Good morning and welcome. I'm Alan Crone, and I'm the CEO of the Crone Law Firm, and I'm here with a bulletin for you, some breaking news as it relates to the coronavirus PPP program loan to small businesses. This is some really good news for small businesses who either have an existing PPP loan or are considering applying for one. As I understand it, there's still quite a bit of money left in that fund, and so if you're looking at a PPP loan going forward, this may be a good time to do it. The Congress just passed, and the President is expected to sign a bipartisan bill that gives relief to small businesses, expands the program, and fixes some problems that the bill had, and as it was the program had as it was implemented. So let me just kind of go over briefly some of those fixes. You now have more time to spend the loan proceeds. As you recall, the loan is they calculate the loan by figuring up your average monthly payroll for 2019, multiplying that by 2.5. Under the previous law, you had 8 weeks to spend that. You could spend it on payroll or rent or utilities. The payroll portion had to be at least 75% of that. And that and some other things we'll talk about was causing some hardship. So now they've extended the covered period from February 15th of 2020 through June 30th of 2020. That was the original covered. Now they've extended the covered period to 24 weeks total, or December 31st, 2020, whichever date occurs first. So if you've already got a loan, for example, my loan, I was supposed to spend everything by June 9th. Now I have 24 weeks from the date my loan was funded to spend that money. So that's a tremendous amount of flexibility that you get on when you spend your loan. The new law also gives you greater flexibility on how you spend your loan. Under the original program, you had, as I said, you had to spend at least 75% of the loan on payroll costs, and only 25% could be used for mortgage interest, rent, utilities, that sort of thing. Now you can spend up to 40% of your loan proceeds on mortgage, interest, and utilities, and the rest, 60%, on payroll costs. The bankers I've talked to said that the safest thing to do is to only spend it on payroll costs if you can get away with doing that from being able to afford it standpoint, because there's certainly no question that spending the money on payroll is forgivable. There's no longer a penalty for reductions in full-time equivalencies, in other words, full-time positions, through no fault of the business. So if people quit or you have a head count and that's been reduced because people have left or whatever, and you tried to go back to your original head count, then you've got some relief there. I would still encourage you to consult with legal counsel on that, consult with your banker. The best advice I can give anybody is to have good, close contact with their banker throughout this whole process, because the banker is going to be the one who helps facilitate your loan forgiveness. The next benefit is no payments will be due until the SBA makes a decision on loan forgiveness. Under the old law, the loan payments were deferred up to 6 months. Now you're going to have to, you won't have to start making payments until the SBA makes a decision on your loan forgiveness, which could be longer than 6 months. And they've also extending the time to pay. You now have up to 5 years to repay the loan, as opposed to, I believe, under the old program, it was 2 years. So those are the highlights of the new law. And I think it's going to be a great benefit to people who participated in the program and people who are looking to participate in the program. Again, this is a situation that you really need to consult with your banker, your attorney, and your tax preparer to make sure that you're making the best choices possible and that you're using all the tools in the toolbox that you're going to have, both through conventional lending, SBA lending, and other grants and programs that may be out there. So I've enjoyed bringing this to you. If you have any questions, please contact me here at the Crone Law Firm. Just Google Alan Crone, Lawyer Memphis, or the Crone Law Firm Memphis, and you'll find all of our contact information. Love to hear from you. I hope that you have a good week and that we continue to do well as we reopen our economy. Thank you very much, and have a good week.